Hey guys, and welcome to another video of God's Random Reviews. In this video, I am going to demonstrate the ASUS VivoBook 14-inch 2-in-1 Ryzen 5 Series 5 laptop model TM420UA-WS51T. Let's take a closer look at this laptop. So I purchased this laptop and it's been about 5 months since I've had it. I got it for the main reason of homeschooling my kids. But before I purchased this laptop, I did my research and I found this model. And I found this model with 4 main components that will fill in the criteria as to why I purchased this laptop. First is because it has good specs for gaming. 2, because it has good specs for productivity. And 3, it has the ability of some expandability for the hard drive. And finally, because of pricing. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this laptop with some of the specs. So here are some of the specs from this laptop. It has a processor which is AMD, driven by AMD Ryzen, which is 5500U with Radeon graphics, and it has a 2.10 gigahertz. It has installed 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's a 64-bit operating system and is pen and touch support. It also has the Windows 11 Home Edition, which was installed free by the installments. It normally comes with Windows 10, but it can be upgradable to Windows 11 Home. As mentioned, this laptop has Ryzen 5 series 5500 with 6 cores and 12 threads, which definitely meets your production and multitasking needs. It has a pair of 8 gigabytes DDR4, which can be expandable to 16 gigabytes. It has a very ultra fast drive, which is also very upgradable, and it's very sleek with the design. And as mentioned, it is a 2-1 touchscreen laptop, which can also be converted into a tablet. So the first thing you notice when unboxing this laptop is definitely the metal gray shell, which is immediately has a very premium feel. It's very nice in color. It is very nice premium plastic as well. On the display, it is an IPS, which is like a display of an ADS, which offers better contrast but also lags a little bit overall of the brightness. And basically what that means is that if you are outdoors in the sun, it may struggle just a bit, but under normal condition, being indoors, it will offer a very good user experience, with more specifically with the brightness. One of the most important aspects of the laptop outside the normal specs is definitely the usability. It has very good keyboard. It has a very good trackpad, which allows you to kind of navigate through your computer, and it enhances the user experience. I do have to say though, the keyboard, while not necessarily offers a very good mechanical satisfaction, it does have its up and downs when you click through the keyboards and traveling when typing with your hands, especially if you have very abnormal hands. But that is because the keyboard feels a little bit cramped, again, for abnormal hands. But definitely when you start using it after a short amount of time, you definitely do adapt to it, and you start loving the usage of the computer. And again, just because it's a 14-inch laptop, which is not much you can do from that standpoint. The trackpad, however, it's another important factor. I think that this model though Doesn't offer, the keypad version, which is normally found in higher end models. But it does feel it has a very good, construction with smooth responses and a nice click response. So if you happen to kind of navigate through it and you click through the pad, it gives you a nice, experience there. There are a couple of drawbacks. Obviously, like any laptop, it has its positives and its negatives. The first thing is that, when you're handling this laptop and you happen to have dirty hands or whatnot, it does show fingerprints, which is very difficult to actually, remove, but not horrible. But if you're that type of person that doesn't like your computer to be, dirty, then you may, find it very annoying. The second drawback is that it feels that the usage of the tablet, it's not very user-friendly, meaning that when you convert it into a tablet, specifically because you're messing with the keyboard in the back, it kind of, transposes into the unit when you switch it into a tablet. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate that and show you what that looks like. So it's really not that comfortable when holding it as a tablet. So let me go ahead and show you that. So it's mentioned when you, grab it and then you flip it over, you first notice that obviously the keyboards are here and then you have your tablet there. So if I have my hands in the back, you'll notice that it starts to kind of, mess around with, your key points. When you start pressing the keyboards and it starts to kind of write it down, I'm pressing it in the back, and so it kind of messes with that. Obviously, you are able to kind of put it into different, angles. It doesn't do it automatically for you, so you kind of have to go to the settings and, and mess around with it until it gets to the right angle. But other than that, I mean, it's very usable. As mentioned, it's super fast, very responsive. My kids love these computers. That's why I bought two. And so far it's lived up to the expectations. So I'm going to go ahead and show you, what it looks like with my kids playing some gaming. And then, you can kind of judge for yourself as to how responsive it is. So here's a couple of demonstrations. So there you have it. It is the ASUS VivoBook 14-inch 2-in-1 AMD Ryzen Series 5, as you can see there, AMD Radeon, 2-in-1 laptop. model TM420UA-WS51T. So far, I'm very happy with this with these laptops. I will definitely recommend it if you're looking for a very mid-tier laptop. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Thank you, and I appreciate you. Take care.